Hello everyone, welcome to your stretch break. I am Katelyn. Thank you for joining today. Today we'll have a 15-minute stretch break. All you will need is a mat or carpeting. We are going to start standing. So reaching up as tall as we can, trying to feel that space between every rib. And then reach down towards the ground. You can keep your legs nice and straight, or if that's a little too intense, you can add in a slight bend in your knee. Just let your head relax, your neck, and your back here. Then we're going to slowly come up to a halfway lift, so hands right above your knees. Push your shoulders back, flatten out your back. And come on up. Reach on up again, nice and tall. This time, if you want to go into your tippy toes, feel free. And then reach down to your toes. Again, keeping your legs straight or having that nice little bend in your knee. Feeling that great stretch throughout your hamstrings, your calves. Good, we'll come up to the halfway lift. This time we're going to step our feet a little bit wider. Again, reach up. And then we're going to take both hands and drop down to the left side. So this time, really trying to keep that left leg straight. You should feel a nice stretch through your hamstring and calf on the left side. Let your head just drop down towards the ground. And then we'll walk on over to that right side. Feeling that stretch through your right hamstring and calf. And slowly coming up again to that halfway lift position. If you want to bring your feet closer together, makes it a little bit easier, and shoulders back. Wonderful. Okay, we are going to come down to our mat next. And we're going to start on all fours. So hands out in front, knees behind. We're going to take our right foot and put it out to the side. So you can have your toes curled under here, or if you're really flexible, you can put your foot flat on the ground. So I have my toes curled under, so I'm going to sit back in my heel. Feel a really nice stretch of inner thigh, and then point your toes up towards the ceiling. You'll feel the change in where that stretch is in your adductor muscle. And put your toes back down and forward. Good. We'll just go through 4 or 5 reps right here. Like that nice stretch in your thigh. We're going to stay in the same position, sit back in our heel, and we have that right leg extended. We're going to take our right arm and bring it underneath, palm up, and then we're trying to bring that shoulder down towards the ground. If you need to lift up off that heel and glutes, that's just fine. Just try to bring that shoulder down. So from here, you should feel a nice little stretch through your upper back and also the adductor we've been working on. Good, we'll put our hand right above our head and then rotate up. We'll go back under, thread the needle, and then come back up, rotate. Just going through about 4 or 5 reps, taking your time. Notice if anything feels really tight. Try to breathe right into that spot. Wonderful. Both palms on the ground. Come back up and then bring that right foot in. Shake it off for a few seconds. If you want to go into a child's pose, bring your knees wide, feet together. Walk those fingertips out. Feeling that nice stretch. Your hips, your back, and into your shoulders. Wonderful. Okay, so coming to all fours, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We'll take that left foot, put it out, curl those toes under, sit back in that heel, toes point up, feeling that nice stretch in your thigh, bring it back down, and then come forward. Again, about 4 or 5 reps on your own time here. I notice when if my knees ever start hurting, a lot of times it's because my adductors are really tight. So either doing a stretch like this or foam rolling can really help if you're feeling any knee pain, depending on what's going on. But, okay, we're gonna stay back in that heel. Take our left arm now, thread it underneath, palm up, bring that shoulder and your head down to the ground. And then hand on your head, rotate up. Good, going under. And up. Good movement for that thoracic spine. And for about 2 more reps here. Last one. Wonderful. Okay. Again, coming back to that child's pose position, knees wide, feet together, sit back. Just relax into it here. You can have your forehead on the ground. Walk your fingertips out as far as you can to get a really nice stretch through your shoulders and through your lats. Okay, we're going to move into some hip stretches. So we are going to go to 90 degrees with our front leg, 90 degrees with our back leg. We decide which is in the front to start with. We'll bring our legs in just slightly. We're going to be using our glutes here and pressing up to a position here where you can push your hips forward. So if you need to bring your foot back a little bit slightly, that's just fine. If you are on hardwood, you might want to make sure that you have some sort of mat or carpet underneath. Okay, we're just going to go for about 5 reps. Take it on your own time. So pressing up here. Feel that nice stretch through your hip flexors and then come on down. If you need to use your hands to help you or hold onto a couch, feel free. Good. Make sure you push those hips forward slightly at the top. 2 more here. One more rep. And good. Okay, we're going to just move to the other side. So if you're flexible, you can move on over like that. If you want, you can turn and have your hands help you a little bit to get into that position. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 5 reps here. Pushing up, push those hips forward, engage your glutes, and come back down. But again, this is a hard one. Use those hands to get up. One more rep here. Wonderful. Okay. We're going to, since we're already in a seated position, bring our feet out in front like a butterfly. And then we're going to hinge at our hips. So try to keep your back nice and straight. So hinging forward to feel a nice deep stretch through your hips here. Not too much through the low back right now. Your back is straight. Okay, come up, sit up, and now we'll round our back. Then you'll feel a nice stretch through your low back here. Dropping your head down towards your feet. Okay, coming back up, we'll go back to that hip stretch. So hinging at the hips, back is flat. You can pull in with your hands, push down your knees to make it a little bit deeper. Good, coming back up. Now rounding your back. Let's do one more of each. Hinging at the hips, flat back. Pulling in, see if you can go a little deeper this time. Good, sitting up, around your spine. Dropping your head, relaxing here. Okay, we are going to go into a pigeon position next. So flipping over onto all fours, we will push up into a plank position. We'll lift our right leg and bring it underneath, relaxing down into this position. If you're feeling tight and you need to stay up here, it's just fine. You can lock yourself down, and every breath you go a little bit lower on the exhale. But if my low back is tight, or if I've been sitting most of the day, this is one that I added very frequently. I love this one. Okay, you could either stay right here, or if you are very flexible, bend that knee and grab onto your ankle to add in a nice quad stretch as well. Again, if this is too much, just stay down in that pigeon and work your way down a little bit further right there. Awesome, drop that foot. We're gonna curl our toes under, press back up into the plank position, step back with that right leg. Left leg comes up and comes down into pigeon on the left side. Again, using your breath to go lower on the exhale. And once you found yourself a good place, again, if you're flexible and you want to try it on this side, grabbing that ankle and quad stretch here. Wonderful, drop that foot, push back up into a plank position, step back, end on your knees, and then go into a seated position. You're out of timing. Good, we have 1 minute left. So shoulders nice and strong, back and down. Doing a few shoulder circles. Make sure you check in, and then on your last one here, drop them down and back, nice and relaxed. We'll bring our arms up to 90 degrees. As we exhale, we're going to open and pull our arms down slightly. So you should feel a really nice stretch through your chest, your shoulders, and your upper back. Good, inhale, come forward, exhale, open. Inhale forward, exhale, open. We'll do just a couple more. On these, I want you to make it a little more exaggerated. So when you inhale, I want you to round your back, you're crunching in, and then exhale, open, and try to drop back like you're doing back bend. Good. Inhale, and exhale. Feels a really nice movement through your upper back. I would recommend these throughout the day. You can even do this in your chair at work. Just go 2 more reps to finish it off. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining today. We really appreciate it. Tomorrow we have cycling in person. If it's nice weather, we'll do it outside. Otherwise, we'll do it indoors at 11:20. So sign up of mind, body. Spots are filling up, which is wonderful. And then we have the Express Abs virtually at noon tomorrow. And then at 12:30, we have Yoga Skull Viscera. So hopefully you can all come to one or more of those classes. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.